Cosmos is the next person on your warpath to the top. What are your thoughts about him and his journey to top 8?
I mean, I love that matchup. I absolutely love Inkling Olimar. I also like Inkling Palutena, so I have both those options available.
I'm really confident against Dabuz because I know how to play against his characters.
And then obviously he had a close set with Myron, so I can really use that to learn. He's going to do the same thing though.
I'm more worried about his Palutena than his Olimar because I have a lot of Olimar practice.
I know he has a lot of Palutena experience. I think mainly because of Nairo, but me and Nairo have different playstyles, helps me out.
But his Palutena is kind of unconventional, I think. It's kind of different than every other Palutena. So if I have to play his Palutena, I'll just have to learn on the fly. But I'm really confident against Dabuz.
It'll be a fun set, I think. I expect it to be a very close set.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of wish I could hear more what they were saying.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
But I'm sure it was some good stuff out in that video. Either way, we got 2 competitors about to sit down. We got the Inkling coming out, and as you said, you know, we can either see the Olimar or the Palutena.
Well, funny thing about Dabuz is he's like made it known that he really doesn't decide which character he's going for short until he's actually on stage.
I feel that.
Whomever he's feeling coming up for a particular matchup.
I feel that. Who do you think is? I mean, I feel like. Well, honestly, I don't even want to say who do you think. His Olimar's been playing so well. If you think about it, you know, he had to beat Tweak to get into this top 8, and Tweak literally just beat another Olimar to actually get a chance to even play Dabuz, and it looked like a totally different game when they were playing against each other.
Yeah. Cosmos did manage to beat a great Olimar player by the name of Myron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he beat Myron.
Yeah, and you know that's like a little bit of practice right there for him. Myron did a really good job just getting so far in the tournament.
Yeah,
but
Shade, you said a little bit?
wait, what?
So you a little bit, not a lot of bit of practice. That's crazy.
That's so deep.
Just a little bit of practice.
Disrespect that man?
Myron, a lot of bit of practice. But in any event, like going into this matchup though, you know, like Olimar, like that character, his up smash got such a significant buff.
Yeah.
The hitbox is so great. Hits behind, hits
Yeah,
in front,
that's the
and
nutty
you block it one time, your shield is like fist small to the point where the next attack is definitely gonna find its mark,
Yeah,
right?
it's quick too, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is lag to that up smash? It actually does not happen.
And
so.
Palutena's not even here.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need any of that, man. Let me go ahead and show you what we're gonna do. Actually, we have to switch to the bottom. Dabuz is the Olimar, and, and Cosmos is the Inkling. I'm not really sure what happened with player ports there, but you know, you guys know, and we know, and we'll remind you all the time. So here we are. Let's get it. Oh man, this is gonna be. As I said, I feel like this might be a little rough for Cosmos. I'm not sure how much practice he has outside of the Myron set. You did say he won, but at the same time, Dabuz has been a long time, actually kind of almost like a long time demon for Cosmos. It wasn't until like the end of Smash 4 when he started actually getting wins on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we did see that CEO for Smash 4, right?
Yeah, a few wins, you know, scattered throughout, but for the most part, definitely a demon, and it looks like the demon has reawakened Dabuz, immediately ending that first stock off Cosmos. So the thing that I like most about Cosmos is he's really gotten his mentality together as far as confidence goes, because he's really been getting coaching lessons. You guys might not know this. Coach Ziki has actually become a really big mentor to Cosmos.
Oh, okay.
And they came into this game planning really hard. We'll see how far it can really take them. Not the best start thus far, but it's still early in the set.
Let's go, Coach Z. I'm talking about, man. Coach is important too.
Yep, doing his work right here, but notice that Dabuz does have a purple Pikmin. But great job right there. Right, you see what Cosmos did. He forced Dabuz to recover low, which means that he actually has to get rid of that purple Pikmin so that it's easier for him to fly back. That weight of the purple Pikmin makes it harder for him to come back.
Yeah, he has to get rid of it so he can fly back and also kind of mix up his fly back. He doesn't want to just go straight to the ledge with Cosmos already looming and looking for that an extra forward to finish it off. Ooh. Speaking of extra forward, my boy's going out here. He said, you know what, man, I need this stock off quick, fast, in a hurry. Unfortunately for him, missing another one, the roller, gonna get punished on the backside, man.
Look at
Luckily,
that.
That was a white one.
Isn't that crazy how Dabuz could have his back turned and just hit up on the C-stick when you pressure him? That is insane. Olimar looking very good right here. Of course, he has a white Pikmin on deck, and you have to look at the order of the Pikmin as well. Dabuz could actually mask his intention of using certain Pikmin by whiffing certain attacks. What? The beautiful recovery.
That was wonderful.
I'm not. If I was Cosmos, I'm already thinking about second game. This game don't want me to win. Game don't want me to win. The splat bomb hit, but you happen to go left instead of right when I need you to go right. Game wants you to go game 2. I'm sorry,
I mean, you can't fight against Dabuz and Sakurai.
Yeah.
That's too much to overcome, brother. I don't care what month it is.
Oh yeah, it's February, right?
That's true, man. We trying out here. Hey, light put on for February already.
We got one.
Keep it shucking. Can we get one stock? Yes, we can. Cosmos finally able to find his footing in that up smash to take care of business.
I mean, still though, as I said, man, super far behind. This is I feel like being behind Olimar is a lot scarier in this game than like any other game, except for maybe like Brawl. But if we talk about recently, yeah, Olimar has really become a character in his own right as we moved into Smash Ultimate, and all these Olimars who are showing up have really showed you why.
Exactly. And right now we have Dabuz again just holding down the ground. He has a blue Pikmin on deck. There's a lot of percentage too on Cosmos. This forward smash allowed for that blue Pikmin up smash, and there you have it. I'm telling you, man, he's just so good at ledge trapping. This is a character that he excelled with when it came to Brawl. And now, of course, he continues to keep this character close to his heart. Man. You know, just playing this character nonstop. And because of this, it's hard for people that want to face off against these Olimar players, because if you really think about it, for about a decade, the Olimar mains have been rocking out with Olimar. You know, you look at the Rich Browns, you look at Dabuz, etc. These guys have been going through multiple iterations of Olimar, and they continue to get better and better with the character. Yeah. And for those people out there that want to have practice against the character, there's not much practice.
I think that's the advantage of having a main that's been in every iteration of Smash, from Brawl, Smash 4 to this game right here, because you really kind of see those Pantheon greats, those mains really just able to adapt to the new mechanics, and they're just still as effective as ever. Dabuz has just been dominant in Brawl, Smash 4, and bringing that same dominance on the greatest stage right here at Genesis.
All right, so we're going to keep it moving into our second game. Cosmos opting to counterpick over to Town and City. Let's see if this is going to help him out. That first game, a little heartbreaker with that splat bomb, obviously, but just in general, I mean, obviously Dabuz had full control for like 90% of that game.
Yeah, one thing we're going to have to see from Cosmos, I will say one thing that I see from Cosmos that is different from the way he played against Myron is his usage of that splatter shot. He's constantly just shooting out the ink from a distance, trying to see if he can rack up that multiplier, because of the fact that Dabuz is winning right now for quite a bit, right? He's just, from a distance, he's getting a lot of these Pikmin, racking up damage. So right now, shooting this ink will at least let him get that 1.5 times multiplier if he gets to fully ink up Dabuz.
But even so, man, it's like that. The Inkling players have actually started using that a lot more often, because I feel like Splatter Shot actually was underlooked at first because of how godlike Roller was, basically. But Splatter Shot ends early. If you get too close, you actually end up taking hit stun, and if you're too far away, he still gets the ink. So it's a 3-in-1 move. Yeah, it's great.
I've seen a lot of tournament matches where people try to run through it. You can't. It's not like Mario's water, dog.
Oh yeah, exactly, bro. You got to pay the proper amount of respect. Okay.
All right.
So really, struggling towards the beginning, it seemed like, but Cosmos starting to find his footing a little bit. He's really starting to tackle on some damage, which could be very, very valuable. He's got him at 95 and off stage yet again. I love the fact he's going to just go out there, some really powerful aerials from Inkling, and he's going to catch a break there and take off that first stock.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, maybe he thought he was actually a little closer to the stage, or maybe he just wanted to try to go for the suicide neutral air. But either way, comes back, answers right back with that forward air, says, I mean, I might have given up a stock, but I'm still in control.
Yes,
I give him stocks on my own time. Like, that's what he said.
Ain't no lies to be told.
And again, Cosmos right now with the ledge trap opportunity, but you see Dabuz, actually getting caught up right there by the jab, and nice hold right there. As you know, when you get him in the corner, it's way easier for you to convert and get more jabs in there and ink up the opponent way more too.
All right, trying to get that Pikmin off. And that's one thing you got to watch out for, too, in this matchup against Olimar. When they throw those Pikmin on you, they know that you're going to be trying desperately to get it off. And sometimes they'll actually just start the relentless approach, the relentless assault, seeing you throwing out these aerials and things just to get Pikmin off. You're going to land with a little landing lag sometimes, or if you throw out a smash, you're going to be a little laggy after that. And that's when they run over and try to get up smashes, up airs, and things like that to add up damage. As well as, if you didn't get the Pikmin off, you're taking damage from that, too.
Very true, man. It's all kind of layers to the gameplay that Olimar brings to the table. I think Cosmos are pretty well aware of that. He's played really well on this second stock. Can't really have any complaints. They're now trying to gatekeep him a little bit on this left side, making it very difficult for Dabuz to get back to the ground and find his footing reliably.
Definitely the best that we've been seeing from Cosmos so far in this set. Nice being able to roll away, and and he had to roll away from that up smash pressure as well. Has to keep spacing with these back airs. Dabuz is not making it easy with the roller conversions either.
Yeah, man, that purple one actually does a crazy amount of shield stun. So he just trying to challenge it usually ends up getting you hit by the next move, and that's why you saw Cosmos opt to roll out instead of, maybe try to do a neutral out of shield or anything like that.
And there it is again. We have the up throw on deck.
So good.
Yes, man. It gets scary because, as time progresses, of course, you get more and more opportunities to get Pikmin in your favor when it comes to this matchup. So, if Dabuz gets a purple, those things are durable as heck. So he's definitely going to keep those and throw away the others.
Yeah, it's kind of like Pikmin management on both sides. They're worried about their lineup, but you got to worry about exactly who's on stage, what's going to be racking up the damage, those percents where you can really get grabbed. A lot of things can go against you and go wrong in this particular matchup, and Cosmos struggling just a tad.
So he had a pretty quality lineup right there too. He had the white one for big damage if he ever threw it. And now he has two purples and the blue so he's got good hits if he hits with the purples, and then he has a good grab if he grabs with the blue. It's looking great for him, but not right there, man. Getting met with the feet. Real quick with that forward air as he was trying to hop over that. Looks like Cosmos already knew where he was going and sent that stock packing.
I mean, you see Dabuz just throwing out his Pikmin a lot because he wants to get the purple, which is coming up after this white very soon.
right. Again. Oh, wow. Dabuz actually throwing out a down smash. Maybe think Cosmos going to be a little closer. Cosmos going to net himself some good damage here. Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, Cosmos is really picking it up.
And one of the main reasons for this is because he knows that Dabuz is going to get an opportunity for purple. And there it is.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
the one
he's
he
gotta
wants in that
watch
lineup in these critical situations.
I thought he read the roll at first, but he actually turned that up smash
Oh
around.
my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cosmos understood how imperative it was for him to turn on the Jets, because just like I mentioned to you guys before, the moment he had pulled out the white, I was like, okay, you don't want to deal with Dabuz when he has a purple on deck, man, because that just throwing it alone puts you in tumble. You know, that's a really bad situation to be in, and of course it has amazing knockback to boot. So Cosmos said, all right, instead of me just hanging back, giving him those openings so he could just keep getting them free pulls, I'm gonna have to keep the pressure up, because if he goes for a bad pull in close range, I'm gonna put the hands on him.
True. That's true, man. Obviously, that was great F-smash too, catching that landing. I feel like he already knew that Dabuz was going to be coming down pretty aggressive. He was just trying to figure out a way to get the momentum back on his side. I feel like he kind of pushed the gambit a little bit too much and paid the price dearly on that
Especially to do it under such duress, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of think about how Dabuz had such a strong lead going into that final stock, and usually Dabuz known for just kind of clutching those out and putting himself up in situations like that. Should be a 2-0 lead. If you're a Dabuz fan, you would think that would be the case, but no, Cosmos with the resilience showing exactly why he belongs on this top 8 stage.
Very true. So let's see what happens in our flex game. This game 3 being super important for our players. Obviously, if you end up winning game 3 and it goes to a game 5, that game 5 is on your counter pick. That's why I like to call it the flex game, if it even gets to that point. But we'll see what happens. And looks like we're taking it to Unova. Honestly, really love this stage. Understand why you don't if you have a teleport recovery or you just don't like high platforms, but I do like this stage.
Are you talking to me, TK?
That's fair.
Because I use Palutena.
Just saying. I see you under the stage sometime, man. It's rough. Anyway.
Let's go. Game 3 situation right here between Dabuz and Cosmos. And you saw how out the gate, Cosmos tried to throw the splat bomb just to get rid of the Pikmin coming at him. But, the risk of that, there's no big risk, but you do lose a little bit of ink. Of course, he'll be able to still apply back air pressure, even if he's low on ink. Right now, I like what he's doing, but when you have Dabuz up and off stage, he can still throw a lot of Pikmin at you while he's drifting towards the stage.
Yeah. Look at this, man. He's having a hard time getting these Pikmin off as well. I feel like he's taking a lot of damage just straight up from Pikmin throw. And spending all this time on the other side of the stage so that way, one, he's not too close to Dabuz, so he can actually punish him for throwing out these up airs. But two, it keeps pushing him away and not allowing him to get any more percent on Dabuz.
I think that's one of the better things about Dabuz. He's able to just kind of accumulate damage in these spots where he just really needs to get it up. And you see how much he got. As you said, TK, just really relying on the Pikmin to build that damage. And he's just one up smash away from greatness.
That's right. And, it was crazy seeing how right there when Cosmos managed to get those rapid jabs, right? He was in a good spot, but the committing to that dash attack zone breaker right there put him in a bad, bad situation. And that's why you saw Dabuz with the up smash out of shield. But he has to keep the pressure up, gets that forward air right there. And it looked like Dabuz was trying to go for a grounded forward smash.
Yeah, well,
grounded forward smash.
Yeah, all he got was a kick. Yeah, what game you playing, bro? My man got that. He says he got the gravity camps going on anyway.
Deluxe edition. let me find that.
Calm down, man. Everybody thinks out of all the characters that are coming out, what new Smash game's coming out?
My boy's playing Raster, man. Got the air smashes on deck, or air strikes, if you will. All right, gets the clean back here, but wasn't enough, man. That was great tech as well from Dabuz.
Dabuz right there avoiding the threat of that back throw. KO2. You saw him roll away.
Things starting to really get out of hand for Cosmos. He wants to keep any semblance of winning this game. Got to get this stock off sooner rather than later. Dabuz doing his best efforts to make sure that is not going to become a reality.
Yep, and here, Cosmos, he has to do it.
Yeah.
He has to put himself out there and force those situations. The character is very strong, a clear-cut top tier, but it's not easy, man, even against the likes of a player like Dabuz, who's so seasoned when it comes to Olimar. Whereas Inkling, it's still a character that's being developed to this day.
Yes, sir.
And, man, also, he had to do that just so he can get himself back in the game. Yep. He already had 75 on him. It was looking a little dire, but gets the double up airs. Looks like he's able to build it back up. About half the other percent that he needs to make up is here.
Wow.
Now 10%.
And this is why this character is so strong, man. Look at those conversions off of the grabs.
Nice.
Exactly, man. Up throw, a very generous window to get some good follow-ups as we see Cosmos utilizing that perfectly. And he's got himself not only back in the match, but a pretty decent lead at that.
Yeah, check his momentum, man. He got that first stock, and he has kind of been straight up in control the entire time now on the second stock. Again, though, it only takes one smash to get it right back, and that's exactly what Dabuz is showing us.
And I love the movement right there by Cosmos, forcing the edge guard situation. He has to be careful, though. Dabuz recovering high.
I couldn't get much more off of that. I guess he was expecting to try to air down to the ground.
And you can see the movement again. And I like that roller usage too. Give him some horizontal distance, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was slick. Okay, just narrowly avoided the
He hasn't been getting wild with it either. You know, the roller. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times, sometimes at the end of these stocks, the Inkling start to depend on the roller a little bit too much. But it seems like he is like, you know what? I know exactly when to throw this out. He's pretty much hit almost every roller that he's thrown out too.
He's been incredibly disciplined in that aspect, and you got to imagine he's kind of paying that respect towards the Buzz. That's not somebody's going to get cut off guard with just those kind of willy-nilly options, man. You got to think everything through, almost 3 steps ahead in a situation like this.
And speaking of discipline, you know, Dabuz has that in spades, right? He's always willing to hang back, wait for you to give him that opening. When he throws the Pikmin and you're trying to actually shake them off of you, he'll jump, he'll dash in, because that's like a decoy. You start throwing out hitboxes, and he's like, all right, let me close the distance, get some stage presence, and see if I can get a free hit.
There you go.
All right, another one on him. Look at this, though. Even, as D1 said, it does allow him to get in for free, but it also pushes Cosmos back. So for some reason, he needed some stage control. Landing just one Pikmin would usually get him that.
Nice by Cosmos, so I like the pressure we're seeing, but Cosmos is going to have to close out the edge guards. Here comes the Buzz. He hits him with the down tilt here.
Oh, this is a scary situation for the Buzz.
Okay, and he got the ledge. One minute. That was... Oh, not enough. Okay.
Trying his best here, though. Another opportunity. This time goes for the back throw. Not a KO yet. You saw him try to threaten with the backer, but decides to let's try. But nice by Dabuz.
Hey, he fought his way back to stage this time.
Oh my God, tense situation here.
Okay, I was like, did he have any Pikmin? Baby? He has the blue, so he was probably looking for a pivot grab, just couldn't get it. You also saw Cosmos realizing that jump, keeping himself in the air so he wouldn't get grabbed. Oh, destroyed that blue. Get out of here.
Yeah, but that purple's going to take a lot of hits. There comes the Buzz.
Oh,
and you don't want to be so close to that character when he up smashes your shield.
Yeah.
Like I said before, you saw that. He tried to go for a grab. Grabs did get a significant nerf in this game, and the Buzz struck immediately in the nick of time, putting him at counter pick advantage in this set.
Yep, there it is. That's the flex game. So as D1 said, the grabs in this game now, they actually come out later, or later than any other option you'll be able to pick out of shield, because they add, there's like, I think an extra 4 frames lag or something like that. Yeah, 2 when you try to go for a shield grab, and that's probably what made him miss that shield grab, and thus end up getting him S-smash right after the spot dodge.
Difficult situation to be in, man. I mean, both those guys, when it really comes down to the wire like that, you know the pressure is on. It's just one slight error on the part of Cosmos costing him everything, but still with an opportunity to take this to a game 5. This is his counter pick, as you say. So.
Yeah.
What else would it be?
Yeah, you sound upset about this. Like, yeah, some of these people in the world still call it, I guess, a counter pick or whatever.
My bad, man.
I'm like, what else do you call it, dog?
I'm not tight. I'm not tight.
Where do you want him to go? Like,
My bad.
Either way, man, if it is Cosmos' counter pick, it's not working out too well for him right now. It's taking a lot of damage at the beginning, but he's starting to add it back up. Oh! Okay.
H-Box ain't the only one with the Bears, baby.
All right, man. He's champion, man.
Definitely
right.
with it.
Shut up, talk about it.
Came through with it. Hey, like that, the Buzz going high, just going to land safely on that platform, then reestablish himself on the ground and immediately take back control.
Speaking of safe landings, you can't have that against the Buzz, man. Time and time again, people keep jumping on top of his just within up smash range, and he always manages to pay off. When he was facing off against Myron, Cosmos actually was baiting up smashes really well with his movement, and then he would like answer back.
Okay.
Hey.
That looked like some type of bait right there. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know what, I didn't see exactly what the Buzz was doing on shield or on landing, but I know he probably threw out an attack and ended up getting thwarted. So that's rough, but it's looking good for Cosmos getting that first stock to see if he's able to expound on this lead before he loses this one, if he even loses it.
Yep, and I like what the Buzz is doing here. You know, you see Cosmos going out for he's actually like fading back. Wait, beautiful stuff there, but what I wanted to mention is the fact that Dabuz was actually trying not to get caught by the splat bomb, so using his Pikmin as a shield, and actually sometimes even fading back to not lose the really important ones.
Hey, hold up. Dropping that splat bomb, forcing him to recover a little later. Doesn't want to run into that. I like the movement here from Cosmos as well. Goes for the up throw up air.
Buzz really getting caught up. 103, not the percent he's looking for, especially when you really consider the start the Buzz had to this. Cosmos really swung this momentum severely back into his favor.
I was actually super smart by Cosmos dropping that roller. But with the Buzz, of course, forced to come back down to the ground after using that up B, so he went for the neutral area, somehow just barely managed to get past him. But if that roller would have hit, you know, that was a guaranteed stop.
And again, you see what Cosmos likes to do. He wants to actually put out that splat bomb to force the Buzz to recover a bit lower and discourage the use of the Pikmin tosses. We have a purple on deck, and there's 2.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of bad news bears on his part. You're going to have to be careful of that.
It doesn't even matter if you're shielded, and that Pikmin will eat right through that shield, by the way.
He has, like, no ink. Okay, realized that he had to go for a little charge right there with his back to the edge.
Oh, now this is the rough part, you know, just trying to get back to stage, trying to get yourself to stage control. When the man is holding 2 purples, it's such a great projectile when you're holding 2 purples.
Seemed like he almost had forever to land that up smash, too. Kind of took his time with
Yeah,
it.
he kind of did do that.
He was just like, I know you shook, man. Go ahead and just let you finish.
What's he gonna do here?
Oh, wow.
I thought he was going for the up smash. Yeah.
I think it was a mix-up from Dabuz. Cosmos probably might have thought that Dabuz was going to make believe he was going to go in.
Oh, no, not like that, my brother.
Oh, wow.
That's how it ends?
That's not how I wanted. That's not how I wanted to see the end.
Wow.
I mean, he missed. He went for the angle, overshot the angle, missed the ledge, couldn't get it on the backside, and well, that's the set. 3-1 going to Dabuz. Got to give the congratulations to Dabuz though. Even though that game ended, unfortunately, he did have a solid lead already. So it's not to say that he wasn't going to be able to win that game had it played out anyway.
But I definitely enjoyed seeing Cosmos progressively try to find ways to adapt to the matchup, regardless of the fact. And Dabuz staying consistent.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we kind of expect out of Dabuz, right? He's one of those models of consistency throughout a span of several Smash titles, and looks like not a whole lot has changed entering into Ultimate.
Yeah, so here are some of the replays that you can see, man. Some of the stocks that Dabuz was able to get. Oh, I thought that was about to be a double up smash right there. Seeing that, but that was the end of the only game that Cosmos was able to secure.
Very pivotal game, too.
Yeah.
But we did see a lot of just amazing Pikmin management from Dabuz, right? Understanding the times to not let certain Pikmin that are really key for him to close out a stock to take significant damage. And even mixing up his recovery many, many times. We see a lot of players who like to decide to hug the wall so that they have access to attack while they're trying to recover from below. But Dabuz will actually take the risk to recover from high, even when he doesn't have Pikmin that could actually send the opponents into tumble like the purple.
I mean, honestly, as I said, even when we were talking about the purple Pikmin, though, he had the two purple lineup. Two purple lineup was actually super rough for Cosmos. If you were watching that last game, he kept forcing them farther and farther, like away from the center stage, kept pushing them to the edge. I mean, it was looking rough for Cosmos to find a way in, just trying to get around those two purple Pikmin and not also put himself in a really bad position by being so far in the air against Dabuz, who obviously is probably going to try to up smash and landing.
It's kind of what he does, man. But even with all